For over 40 years, Palomino has been helping campers create family memories. Let us show you how easy it is to set up your own Palomino tent camper. The setup begins with cranking the dolly jack to level the camper. Next, set the stabilizer jacks to assure proper leveling. All Palomino models, except the Pony series, use a crank-down jack with sand pads as a standard feature. Simply crank down the jacks to stabilize the trailer using the crank provided. Now, release the 4 latches that hold the roof secure. If you plan to utilize the awning, unzip and roll out the awning at this point. We'll complete the awning setup after the roof is in position. If your Palomino is equipped with an electric lifter system, be sure that the unit has battery power before proceeding. Once the roof latches are released, simply push the lever on the power winch to the up position to raise the roof. Keep an eye on the extender cable for indication that the roof is fully raised. To lower the roof, push the lever on the power winch to the down position. If necessary, the power winch is equipped with a manual override feature. Simply insert the supplied jack handle into the opening at the top of the motor and crank the handle to raise and lower the roof. For manual lift systems, remove the lifter crank handle from its storage area and slide it in the crank shaft. When the handle is securely in place, turn it clockwise to raise the roof. The Palomino lifter system has an automatic brake. If the handle is released at any time, cranking up or down, the roof will hold its position. The guide wire will tell you when the roof is extended to full height. You can see that Palomino uses double-wide lifter posts in all but the Pony series. These posts add more support and stability to the roof. Set the safety supports on the opposing corner lifter arms. If you unroll the awning prior to lifting the roof, you should now complete the awning setup. Keep in mind that although one person can set up the awning, it is easier with 2. First, place the support arms into the clips on the side of the camper. Then, extend each arm until the fabric is taut and twist to lock into position. Next, swing the leg supports out and extend each leg to the desired height, aligning the spring-loaded pins to lock them into place. During periods of high precipitation, adjust the awning pitch to allow water to run off. It is recommended during heavy winds that the awning be closed. The next step is to extend the beds into place and insert the support poles. Support poles attach to the camper frame and underneath the bed ends. Inside the camper, you'll first need to set the galley into position. For flip-over galleys, feed the Quick Connect LP gas line through the countertop to connect the stove. Now, let's set your Palomino screen door. If your tent camper has a one-piece door, you should first secure the travel door in its fully open position with the retainer clip. Next, release all retainer clips that hold the door secure. Then position yourself in the middle of the door. Lift it out of the travel position, guiding the door outside of the opening and setting it onto the threshold. Twist the retainer clips to hold the door secure. The Pony series utilizes a 2-piece screen door. Release the door by turning the 2 twist locks. As the door swings down, lift it up and align the tabs into the slots on top of the sidewall. Twist the retainers to secure the top of the door. Now, clamp the retainer clip to secure the top and bottom sections together. Finally, attach the tent fabric to the Velcro strips along the length of the door frame. Palomino permanently attaches their tent material to the bunk end to ensure dry bedding during setup and takedown in the event of rain. It also provides extra safety if someone were to lean against it from the inside. Palomino also provides an industry-exclusive child safety flap that secures underneath the mattress to provide an extra level of security and peace of mind. Stretch the fitted end over the corner of the bunk and secure the rain flap along the length of the underside of the bunk with the Velcro fastener. Palomino storm flaps allow water to run off the tent as opposed to collecting on the extrusion or rolling around onto the wood of the bed ends. Next, Velcro the lifter post cover in place for added protection against the elements and insects. Now repeat the bunk end setup procedure on the other bunk end. Rain or shine, you'll feel secure knowing that Palomino uses the strongest, most water-resistant tent in the industry. Vinylon is a 5-piece sectionalized tent with down-facing interlock seams and double-stitched at all tension points. The remaining setup procedures are done from inside the camper. Next, put the overhead support pole into the bed bow and push into place. Notice that all supports are powder-coated and won't leave unsightly marks on the interior tenting. Now, adjust the length of the pole until the bunk material is stretched tight. Remove the dinette cushions and place the table on the side or on the bed. At this point, if your camper uses a detached stove, remove it from the storage position, place it on the galley cabinet, and connect the gas line. Next, position the seat cushions and supported back cushions on the bases. In all models, Palomino uses a freestanding table that can be utilized both inside and outside the camper. Simply unfold the table legs and lock into place. For Palomino Mustang and Elite models, install the high-rise residential-style faucet that's stored inside the sink by simply screwing into place on the top portion of the sink. Don't forget to remove the faucet when you're preparing to tear down your camper. Next, zip the tent corners. The 5-piece tent assembly makes it easy to repair or replace a panel should the need ever arise. Set the other bunk pole into place and zip the last 2 corners of the tent. Since the appliances in your Palomino camper may vary according to floor plans and options, we suggest that you consult your dealer and/or owner's manuals included with your camper for operating and maintenance information. Returning outside the camper, if you desire, you can remove the stove from inside the camper, except in the flip galley models, and install it onto the mounting bracket located on the side of the camper. Then, attach the LP gas connection using the extension hose provided. Be sure to remove the stove before closing up the camper. The Mustang and Elite series come equipped with a separate grill that mounts on the exterior bracket. Most Palomino models, except the Pony series, come standard with a Creative Breeze fan to help prevent condensation and allow fresh air to circulate throughout your camper. If your Palomino has bathroom facilities, there are a few extra steps you'll need to take. Lift the top cover and lock the arm. Hang the shower curtain on the track above the toilet using the provided hooks. All gray water dump valves and connections are located on the exterior off-door side of the camper. For black water waste removal, slide out the tank in the locked storage compartment located below the toilet. Also inside this compartment is the separate freshwater fill for the toilet. Your cassette toilet provides additional instructions to prepare for use. We recommend you consult your instruction manual. If your Palomino tent camper has a Slideout Dinette, you'll need to unlock and release the latches on both sides of the slide-out. Using the handle on the exterior of the unit, pull the dinette out until it locks into place. When closing the camper, remember to disengage the inside slide room locks located on either side of the interior slide room. From the inside, attach the rafter pole and stretch the tent into position, inserting the end of the pole into the metal ceiling clip. To install the loading ramps on Banshee models with front deck toy storage, remove the cotter pins, release the slide lock, and lay each track flat. Insert the ramp pins into the edge of the deck. When closing up your camper, be sure to check that all tenting and other obstacles are cleared from the path of the slide tracks before each bed is pushed in. At this point, your Palomino Tent Camper is ready to use. If you should have additional questions regarding your Palomino Tent Camper, please contact your local dealer. We hope you enjoy your Palomino.